Hey guys, how's it going? I wanted to do a quick announcement of a slight variation to how we're going to do our Wednesday Bible studies from now on. Instead of having the prayer request at the end, we're going to start the live stream at 6:30 and allow prayer from 6:30 until the 7 o'clock countdown for Bible study. It's going to be a smoother transition. It's going to allow people to put their prayer requests and right then and there get prayer, because we're going to have different people switching off on the microphone. And we're going to try to figure out, if not today, then we will dial it in to where on the screen you will be able to see the prayer requests, or at least the people in the church. And we're going to have people praying and standing in the gap and interceding for every prayer request that comes in. I think that's more effective, because usually in a Bible study, people are putting their prayers, but they got to wait a whole hour they got to wait to the end of the Bible study for me to pray. But there's so many prayer warriors at the church. This is a great opportunity for the intercessors, for the prayer warriors to rise up. And not only me praying, but other people can pray. So at 6:30, we're going to go live, a 25-minute prayer. And as you guys are sending them in, we're going to be praying. And then it goes into worship. Then it goes into Bible study. The second reason why we're doing it this way is our Wednesday nights, guys, it's midweek. People have work in the morning. People got to get home. People got to get dinner or whatever it is. And I noticed that a lot of times we'll start our study, we'll start worship at 7. And then it goes into the study. Then it goes into prayer. And it gets really long, guys. And you got to keep in mind, we have people that are in a 2-hour time zone away from us. So for us, maybe it's 8:30, but it's 10:30 for somebody else, or it's even 11:30 for those on the East Coast. So I think it's going to flow a lot better. And thirdly, this is another important reason, is when we did our Bible studies before, we didn't have worship. We didn't have anything. We would just basically pray in, boom, and get into the Bible study. Now, as the one that gives the study, I do want to say this, that it was hard at times, because sometimes we're rushing from our house in Stockton, or we're rushing doing things at the church or errands, and then we come in, set up, and boom, get into a study. And it's really hard, because we want the Spirit of God to flow. I don't want to just give a Bible study of information. I want to allow the anointing of the Spirit of God to be able to just, it's like the old cars. When you start the car, you have to let it warm up. In other words, the oil that's in the bottom of the oil pan has to get moving into the engine. That's why you're not supposed to take off in the car right away, the older cars, because the oil has to get into the crankshaft, to everything that's moving, and then the car can move. So in the same way, starting just cold turkey a Bible study, it's like the oil, the anointing hasn't got into all the moving parts. And because you got to remember, God's anointing is always there. It's us that have to warm ourselves up. And I've noticed ever since we started doing worship before Bible study, I have noticed that it has helped me tremendously in delivering the Bible study, because it just allows the presence of God. It allows me to slow down. It allows my heart to soak it in, and then boom, we start the Bible study. So how much more then is that anointing going to be flowing if we start off with prayer, then worship, and then boom, the Bible study, guys? So like I said, those of you that come to the church, fellowship, you can fellowship in the lobby all you want until 7. You don't have to join in the Bible study. But if you go into the sanctuary, please be respectful. Please know that if you're in a sanctuary, you're not there to talk, you're not there to joke, you're not there to fellowship. If you want to fellowship, that's fine. That's why we have a lobby now. That's the beauty of having this building, is you could be in the lobby and fellowship, and just come in when worship starts. So we're going to start that today, and we're going to get that going. This is going to be the new thing, the new way of doing things. I think it's a better, more productive way to do it, more efficient. So 6:30, Bible study begins in the sanctuary, and then we start our worship at 7 into Bible study. So, all right, guys. God bless you. Thank you so much. And see you tonight, every Wednesday, 7 o'clock. Bye.